What's going on, guys? Disney Zan here. Welcome back into the channel and welcome to episode 85 of Disney Fiasco. I know we're an hour early, which is totally okay, but we've got a good reason because straight after this stream, I'll be on sessions tonight with the VIAPREE project, their return of the show sessions, which I'm really looking forward to. Be on their channel straight after this stream and hashtag bring the tacos. That's what it's all going to be all about. Straight after this stream, it's going to be great. But Disney Fiasco 85, and I've got two wonderful, crazy, good friend guests. We got Steve, Power Channel, Steve's World. What's up, pal?
What's going on, buddy? I know I've missed a few of these, and I apologize, but I was so excited to get your message for this week. So thank you for having me.
And we've also got another Power Channel of mine, Jeff from Dole Whip Dad. What's up, pal?
Steve did a salute, so I feel like we're going to do salutes tonight. I'm in.
I don't know why. I always do that.
I'm loving the salute. I think it's proper. I think it's very sort of.
I don't even think about it anymore. I just look back and I go, "Oh, I did that."
I know, right? People are probably like, "You did that on stream." I'm like, "No, I didn't," and then I did.
For some reason, I always do the salute whenever I say goodbye. I'm just like, "See you later." You know, it's maybe
mine's also only with two fingers for some reason.
Fingers. Let's see how many times without noticing we'll get through it today with you doing that. Right, let's see who's in the chat. We got Russ Stapleton is here. What's up, Russ? Good to see you. Captain Akron, Mouse Talk is here. Don't forget, Sports Night at 8 p.m. Eastern, straight after VIAPREE tonight. Partner channel RobFuz is here. Fantastic is here. Samantha Lowe is here. My thing just skipped a little bit. Tiki Man fan, Jumbo Nick from Magical News Live. Good to see you. Rachel's here. Dana Jaworski, so good to see you. Leanne from Sunigo is here. Emily from LSU Mom, My Disney Parks Memories, Amanda K. So many amazing people here tonight. Thank you so much. It's going to be an absolutely crazy night tonight. Straight after the stream, we've got sessions, which I'm super excited for. But let's kick this night off with a bang. Oh, there we are. Hold on. Hold the phone. There they are. VIAPREE project
Ed Mindy
here straight after the stream. I'm really looking forward, and I've brought something special for the stream, so I'm looking forward to sharing that, which is going to be fun. And we've got the wonderful Pete McDevitt is here. What's up, Pete? How are you doing? How are you? Good to see you. Alex Brunner is here. Alyssa Sternberg is here. Amy is here. Wow, we've got so many great people here in tonight. It's going to be a really fun couple of hours. So straight after my stream, VIAPREE project sessions. Straight after that will be Walt with Sports Night with Steve. And then I believe Shep is going live later as well. So obviously we're going to end the night with some Shep shenanigans. Why isn't the show called Shep Shenanigans?
It should be. I agree.
I'm copywriting that.
I think that's a good one, but he also story time with Shep because Shep tells a lot of stories. Mostly fiction, but he does tell a lot of stories.
Mostly fiction. How do we know it's fiction? Maybe they are fat and we're just too sort of naive to believe.
I've been around them enough to know that they're normally fiction. So.
R. Johns is here. Good to see you, R. Johns. Welcome in. Now, I thought, you know what, as this is a time that, it's a very sort of difficult time for us as a whole. The world is on sort of a little bit of a lockdown, and I thought this topic would be quite interesting because it doesn't sort of relate because obviously the parks are closed right now. But if you're not at the parks, if you're at home, if you live 1,000 miles away like I do, there are those certain things we miss about Walt Disney World. And I thought it'd be quite fun to go round the table and talk about our favorite things we love about Walt Disney World that we can't wait to do when we go back, which I think is, we don't know when they're going to reopen, but it'll be the things that you just have to do when you go back to Walt Disney World, whether it's a ride, whether it's food, whether it's pin trading, whether it's food. Yeah. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Food's on my list, but I'm not mentioning it because I know Dan's going to mention it.
Who likes food? I mean, come on. Exactly. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I hope you guys are going to have a lot of fun today, and let's get this party rolling. I know because I have two of the most wonderful guests. I know we'll get sidetracked at some point, but that's all part of the game. So I'm going to start off with Steve. What is the number one thing, or just one thing, that you miss about Walt Disney World?
Well, I'm going to go with the number one thing because it was it's really, truly, and honestly what I miss the most. And I'm supposed to leave in 2.5 weeks to go down there. And I'm still considering going, knowing it's going to be closed, because the thing, and this is going to be cheesy, and I'm sorry, the thing that I miss the most, though, is all of you. I miss all the interaction. This is good. We can still see each other, but to be able to go down and just hug Donna and just hug her, and then to like kind of play like you're going to mess up Corey's hair and just the sheer interaction with people is what I'm absolutely missing the most. Not being able to see my brothers, not being able to go down there and see everybody at Disney World, not being able to run into random people at the parks. That's what I miss the most. And it's just basically all of you. And I'm sorry for being cheesy, but that is honestly and truly the thing that I miss the most.
You know what? I think we're all mature. Get it? Cheese joke. Cheesiness. Mature enough to I
thought you were talking about Jeff. Sorry, go ahead.
Is that about my hair?
No.
Just my general grumpy oldness.
But you know, you're right. I miss those humid, sweaty hugs in the Florida sun. That, you know, you go up to people who you know, your friends, you're like, I'm so sorry for the sweaty hug. But everyone's like totally cool with it, because like it's, you know, everyone is sweaty and everyone wants a hug. And, you know, that's kind of like the thing that I think all of us kind of miss the most. And especially like last summer, where I think you can't even count like how many people were there. It was just insane. And I've said this, you know, since the trip. I said that was my favorite year I think I've ever been to Walt Disney World, and that's including, you know, being a cast member and doing all that kind of stuff. It's just been crazy. That whole vacation was crazy, and we were talking about this, Steve, that it was that crazy that you just couldn't see everybody. You know, there were so many people that you just couldn't, you know, you couldn't hang out with everybody.
When Disney forever changed in August when we all did this, because we used to go down there for Disney. I mean, I don't even spend that much time in the parks, or that much time in the parks alone anyways. I go down there to see people. We're organizing trips with people from across the country to go visit each other at Disney World. And that's the thing I'm missing the most right now.
Oh, here we go for the first time tonight. Pete Medeva, it's so good that you're here, buddy. But we've got a $1.99. Here we go. Super chat.
I wasn't quite sure what you were doing.
I love how you do that like a big sports announcer.
I got a little nervous.
$1.99 perfectly said. Thank you so much, Pete. Honestly, that means the world to me, and I'm so glad you're here, buddy. Yeah, it's just those experiences that, you know, I remember going on Mickey's PhilharMagic with, you know, Jeff and Gonzo.
Right after a big hug I gave you.
It was, you know, but it was those memories though will last a lifetime. You know, I couldn't remember. Was it Gonzo never been on Mickey's Film? Or was it you never been on Mickey? We've never been on Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we went on, and I said, Jeff, we are going on it. We are experiencing it together. We're gonna hold hands and watch it.
You were going to Jungle Cruise, and you messaged us. You're like, "Where you at? We got to do something." And you were, I don't know where you were. And
I was at Columbia Harbor House.
That's right. That is where you were.
Because obviously I would be eating at that time.
You know what? I'm a Disneylander. I came from Southern California, so that was probably my fourth Disney World trip. I don't know. I don't have like a list. So I don't. You know, when you guys talk about your nostalgic Walt Disney World stuff, I'm like, yeah, that's boring, you know. But it was fun. I mean, honestly, we needed the air conditioning because it was roasting that day. But it was fun. It was twin by you, of course. But it was fun.
It was great. I mean, it was good. And then obviously, you know, Steve, our days in Epcot, and I think we spent more time in Epcot together than any other park. I think
we did, for sure.
Oh, Walt, dude, 20. You're breaking my heart. $20. Nice. The $20. This got to be a big one. So, chat. Hoping to see you this year. Miss all of you. Can't wait to catch up again soon. I love all of you. Walt, thank you really so much, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It really means the world to. Yeah, I miss you, Walt. And now you're a Floridian. Hopefully I'll see you more often, which is great. And yeah, Steve, we spent a lot of time at Epcot. I remember, we were in we did the DVC lounge with Donna and Corey, and that was
I couldn't believe that was your first time meeting Corey Fiasco either.
That was my first time meeting Corey.
That was crazy.
Actually, it was my first time meeting. I think it was the first time meeting Donna as well, because I met Samantha at the Halloween party, and I met R. Johns the year before. I think that's the first time I met Donna as well, which is like in person, which is kind of surprising because I've known Donna for so long. But actually, giving Donna a hug and just it was, it was just a wonderful day, and then obviously all of us at the Beverly Challenge, and which was just one of the biggest highlights for I think all of our YouTube sort of careers and that kind of thing. Which
this trip got cut short too. We got cut short by a hurricane. Things happened. It was just so much that didn't go our way, but did at the same time. That I'm extremely thankful for every moment we got. But we spent a good portion of the day together at Epcot that day. But I really wish that we had gotten to hang out more.
But like I said, like this is not going to be, the last time. It's going to be. It's going to be. I'm looking forward to, going on those rides with you guys and eating a lot of food and, of course. Yep. So, yeah. But yeah, your pick. I mean, look, funny enough, it was on my number one pick, over food. Surprisingly, it was the people. I know, right? Shocker, right there. Absolute shocker. But yeah, it's the people. It's not a vacation place anymore. It's like going over to your friends to hang out. That's pretty much what it is. But it's a theme park. That's what it is. So yeah, wonderful pick, Steve. And I think you cannot say anything else before that. So now, Jeff, you've got a big one to live up to there.
I know, right?
You've got big shoes to fill after that one.
Well, I have an answer that's different, but I want to echo what Steve said. Life changed for all of us that went on that trip. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. We took something that we all loved as much, if not more than everything else in our lives. Like, come on, let's do this Disney YouTube thing because it's something we have in common. And it made it better. Like my favorite thing to do, my vacation time and money that I spend, you guys made it better. It's something that I never, ever thought would happen. I remember driving home that day because of stupid Hurricane Dorian and feeling not that I missed out on another day, not that I missed my flight. I mean, I was annoyed that I missed my flight. I'm not going to lie. But once I got over that, once I got on the road, I'm like, that was the best. These are my lifelong friends that I knew their name. I knew what you sounded like. I knew your faces, but I got to share some sweat with. I mean, that's a little weird, especially right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like, got to shake your hands. I remember shaking your hand, Steve. You're like, no. Boom. And
yeah.
120 degrees.
We don't shake hands.
Exactly. I'm not. Well, it's the sweat thing. I honestly, that's what that was then. But it's just took something that I loved more than anything, like my faith, my family, and then Disney. Baseball's there too. And you guys, all of you, not just the two I'm talking to, everybody in chat and this whole community made it better. Never would have thought that could happen. So what Steve said, it wasn't number one on my list, but what Steve said. Now, if you want to know what I would have put on number one on my list before he took that great answer and said the truth.
Sorry.
It's Main. No, it was perfect. It's Main Street. I want to walk down Main Street because Main Street, the music, the smells, even the crowds, which is weird to admit, I miss. And it's funny because I've got 3 trips planned right now. I got an October trip, a December trip, and a next March trip. So none of them are going to be affected by this, I'm sure. But it still feels painful. Like when Steve said, I've got to go down now, I don't know what you say, 2 weeks. It hurts me that people who, you spend a lot of time planning. When are your trips? October, December, March. You've got 1 to 2 weeks. We planned this for so far ahead. Hey, Corey. Hey, Kay.
Hey, Corey. What's up, pal? Corey. I got it. Ha ha ha. Sorry.
It just hurts to know that people aren't on. I go on the app a couple times a week just to see wait times.
Yeah,
not
me too.
Because I just want to know people are there and they're not there right now. So that's weird for me.
Yeah.
There you go, Mouse Talk. And I think VIAPREE said earlier, I miss Main Street. I miss turning the corner and hearing the kids freaking out, seeing the castle for the first time and all those things. I want it.
It's when you think of Walt Disney World, you think of seeing the castle down Main Street. Oh, Donna. Oh my gosh, my heart is just Donna, thank you so much for the $9.99. Here we go. Super chat. Meeting all of you changed my life forever. You are my chosen family, and I am so grateful for all of you. Sending virtual hugs to everyone here. Donna, honestly, you've become such not only just an amazing supporter for this community, but a really true friend and for me. And you know, I've gone through horrible times. You've always been there for me, and you really do mean the world to not just me but to everybody. And we love you very much. So thank you so much.
Can I dive into something she said? I'm gonna pretend like it's still my turn. She said our chosen family, her chosen family.
Yeah.
You guys are my chosen family.
That's what I call everybody in this.
Yeah, like it's something that I've got friends that aren't in this, that don't go on YouTube, that don't know how to log into their Google account, all those things, that don't get this. But you guys are, it's my family, and you guys, it's true.
Yep.
It's true, because I spend more time not only watching, this community's content, but talking to you guys, like more than my friends. Like it's amazing. Like even people in the chat who I've never met before. So, like for example, someone who I really admire, someone like Kay Atwood, who's here every single week. Who, when I was trying to get monetized, she went back and watched all my videos, and I said, you're amazing, and just helping me. And you're Emily from LSU Mom, and all these amazing people who I haven't had the fortunate pleasure to meet yet. It is amazing that this community is just so incredible, and I want I just want everybody to like come at one time and stand at Main Street and just be there, from stretching from one side of the Emporium right to the other side, all the way across,
all down Main Street.
Oh, it would just be like, it would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
It would be just amazing. But Jeff, you're right. When you think of Walt Disney World, you think standing on Main Street, listening to those ragtime tunes, and looking at the castle, whether you're watching Happily Ever After, watching the parade, or is that sort of special? It's
swinging that Starbucks on Main Street, and I'm in a Starbucks, but we're on Main Street, and seeing people, even the cranky people that are tired. And I just love it. I want it back. I want to be there.
Even the people I'm trying to shout at to get your child off your shoulders so I can see the goddamn castle.
Well, and Jeff's right. I tell my family every time we go, look, Magic Kingdom has become my least favorite park, believe it or not. I would go to the rest of them, but there's no way you don't go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
At least twice during your trip. It just doesn't happen. But coming around that corner and getting to see that castle and watching the reaction on people's faces that you brought with you, and then just instilling in them that take this in, because you never know when you are ever going to be able to come back. If you're ever going to be able to come back, you never know when something like what's going on in the world today is going to cancel trips. You never know if you're ever going to get to see it again. So soak it up. And there's not a better and more special, magical moment than coming around that corner and seeing that.
Yeah.
You know what was a magical moment? I don't like all the drink thrown in my face the first time I met you, Pete. That was what a moment. Just that. This is why I love Pete. He's just his sense of humor, and that was so much fun. And I'm missing you, brother, and hope you're doing well. Adam from Adam's Land is here. Good to see you, pal. Welcome into.
Dan, somebody's asking you if you have PayPal. I believe I
do have PayPal.
I'm putting it in right now.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I want to make sure.
I really appreciate it. So you're right. Main Street. I mean, for sure. Yeah. It's just. It's a special place, I think, for everybody's heart, even if it might not be people's favorite park. I mean, look, it's Magic Kingdom is Disney World. That's what it is. That's that's what you are, that kid at heart, and want to be down Main Street. So, yeah. My pick. Well, you took Main Street and you took people. I mean, what
might as well go to food.
Might as well go to food then. Might as well go to food. I mean, look, there's no surprise that was going to come up at some point. Look, it's the food, guys. Like, it's the attraction you do between attractions, between the rides. I just miss the warm comforts of Disney food. I miss even things like chicken nuggets. The chicken nuggets at Disney are just so, like, there's nothing else like chicken nuggets at Disney. You know, even though you can get chicken nuggets anywhere, but there's none better than at Disney. I mean, all the restaurants and all the, you know, the slushies and all the food and the free water. Not going on that tangent right now. But that's the thing. But you know what I love about food at Disney is not the fact that it tastes great and I love it and it's my kind of thing, but it's what you can do and share together. It's one of those things where you can stop, you can, you know, sit down with friends, with family, and enjoy a really nice, you know, meal. You know, that's what it was, you know, that's what it's all about. You know, Disney is all about spending those magical moments, and there's nothing better than having a magical moment when, you know, you're sitting down having a good meal and Mickey Mouse is tapping you on your shoulder saying, "Oh, can I have a picture?" Blah 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 blah. You know, that's what it's all about, and the food is just, oh, I love it. I love it too much that, you know, I miss going to Sonar, and I miss going to, you know, all these amazing restaurants, and missing Satuli Canteen and missing Backlot Express. I don't really miss the blue milk though. So
here we go again with the chicken nuggets.
Here we go with the chicken.
I was gonna say I don't get chicken nuggets. I got to be honest. I don't think I've ever had chicken nuggets at Disney because they have, you know, everything else.
But they taste so good.
I believe you. I'm not having chicken nuggets at Disney. Just throwing that out there.
They are so good.
Maybe it's because you're paying $10 for chicken nuggets, but they are so good.
That I want. Like I can go to Sonic and get chicken nuggets. I can go.
No, but you don't want to go. No, but that's not on Disney property. That's not in the bubble. You got to be in the bubble. You got to be in the moment.
In the bubble, they also have, you know, other awesome things.
Yeah, they got some great stuff. I mean, look, Corey.
Go ahead.
Look, Corey's the one who, no, not about chicken nuggets, but Corey really showed me lots of restaurants I wanted to try last year. So Chicken Guy was one that we spoke about a lot. Chicken Guy was so good. Oh.
I remember Corey, one day Brandy and Dave and Corey did a video. I think it was the same day, and they were at Brown Derby. They were at the Brown Derby. They both did a video, and I'm like, see that? So that's where I want to go. Like, chicken nuggets are good, right?
I remember his review, and I was like, yeah,
on Corey's review.
And his review at Whispering Canyon and the Edison and just the Edison is the Edison burger and the bacon on the straight. Oh my God, that's good. But
I'm hungry.
This
is why I weigh 800 pounds, right? I can't come on your show anymore.
Hey, look, we all got. I got this body naturally. We all love our food. Like that's what it's all about, right? That's just how it is. But it
doesn't come natural. I mean,
it doesn't come natural. But speaking of consumptions, I miss Club Cool with all my heart. I miss Club Cool. I remember going there as a child and tricking my parents and tricking my friends into trying the Beverly and then obviously that memory went off with a big sort of celebration last year. So yeah.
As much as I drink, I miss it.
Yeah, champ.
I miss
hold on. With everything that happened, you still miss it.
I do miss it. I know the side effects; they're real. But I do miss it. I really do. I'm ready for another challenge. I think anybody thinks they can come close.
See, Corey and I last year had a good idea, but we only managed to get through, I think, 5 or 6. A Zebra Dome challenge.
Yes, that's on the list too. And I've challenged Corey to a kitchen sink challenge.
Oh, I'm so there.
We haven't done that yet.
So there.
And I'm not talking about Corey is scared; he can't eat the whole thing. So we said we would do teams, but I'm on it. I'm on a one-on-one, Dan. One-on-one. We got this.
I am so there. VIAPREE said, have to head off to get ready. See you in a few, Disney Dan.
Hi, Ed Mindy.
Ed Mindy, I am so excited to see you straight after the stream.
And it was Ed's birthday this week.
It was Ed's birthday
the 20th
week, the 20th. So happy birthday, Ed! I'm looking forward to being on your street on sessions in
the
35 minutes. Looking forward to it. Alrighty. So that was my pick. Let's go back right. Steve. Oh, here we got another. No, hold on. I can't say super chat anymore because it's a PayPal.
A
PayPal. We got a £5 Hey, you pal, from Tiki Man Fan.
Like Gary speaking whale.
Yeah, that's totally what I was thinking.
We appreciate Tiki Man Fan, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Keep us going. You're all part of this community. We love unconditionally. It's always better live. Dude, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it for that £5 PayPal.
Somebody's got to get a recording that. We'll all use it.
Put it as like, every time it comes in, it'll be like unexpected when I hear it. It'll be like boom, straight on the stream. Oh gosh, right, Steve, what is your next pick?
So I'm gonna lump a few things in here together. That's really gonna probably make some of you guys mad because you're probably gonna have some of these on your list. But I just miss basically the ambient atmosphere and environment there, the sheer beauty, the smells, the just the entire environment as a whole. Just being able to walk down, just listening to that subtle music of the changing lands as you walk through the different parts of the park. Yeah. Smelling the cookies that they pipe up through the thing when you get near the bakery, and just being in that total atmosphere. That's my happy place. You can take all the people away and walk down Main Street and just listen, as if you just listen to the sound and you just smell the smells, and then open your eyes and visualize and see the sheer beauty of what you're experiencing. The Imagineers knocked it out of the park when they designed these theme parks.
Amen.
What was a bad smell? The toilets near Club Cool. That's why they to the stream. Mouse says, I miss watching Kiss Goodnight Magic Kingdom, even though it signals the day is over and get out. I still really enjoy it. But Steve, you're right. It's not just, when people go to Disney, it's more like, it's like the race to space or the dash to splash. I'm going to copyright that because that's a really good phrase. But I think people just overlook the sights, the smells. It's a 5 sense experience. You can touch things, you can smell things, you can eat things. You know.
Hallelujah.
Well, every inch of the park is designed for your pleasure. Absolutely. And whether you pay attention to it or not, that's up to you. And that's why that's what distinguishes people that are just going because they think Disney's an amusement park with rides versus people like us that truly appreciate what Disney has become and the little bitty things that nobody will ever recognize unless you're looking for
depth, which is
absolutely. Right. And this is, I've always said this in the past. Obviously there's another theme park down the street, which shall not be named. That is purely.
I don't know that I think Anaheim is down the street. I don't know.
that place down the street is purely an amusement park because you are there to be amused by the rides.
It's fun.
You can go on the Incredible Hulk, you can go on a Men in Black, and you go on the Harry Plopper rides and whatever. And just do what you need to do there. But Disney is a theme park. And everything from the buses, as soon as you get on at MCO, to your hotel room, to the trash cans, is themes. And
I do love the trash. Yes.
The trash, even the pavement, even the thing you walk on. There are thousands of hidden Mickeys on your feet, and you don't even notice. Mm-hmm. Everything is themed to detail. I mean, you take a look at something like Galaxy's Edge. The detail in Galaxy's Edge is phenomenal, and people just overlook it all.
Even the brown sidewalk down in Liberty Square, is themed there for a purpose and a reason.
It is. It is. No idea what the brown thing is.
I know what it is.
Put it in the chat. But you're right, though.
Gently put it in the chat.
Gently put it. Yes, please keep it G-rated. But you're right. One of my favorite sort of senses is standing between Columbia Harbor House and the Haunted Mansion, and standing outside the gates, and you feel like you're so far away from Liberty Square. You feel that eeriness, the cold. It feels like sort of an eerie coldness, and you're about to go on the Haunted Mansion, and that's kind of like what Disney's about. It's kind of changing your surroundings, and then you go over to Tomorrowland, and everything is futuristic, and then you go to Pandora, and then everything is even more futuristic, and that's exactly what it is. And obviously, David comes in with
Yep.
Nice. Okay, I was saying we need the poo with that.
I like that answer better.
It's always
That's as G-rated as you can make it.
Okay, you win the prize there. It certainly beats poop. But you're right, Steve.
Awesome stuff that happens right before it's my turn every time. What the heck?
Oh, you know, it's all planned. It's all scripted.
Right?
It's like wrestling. It's all scripted.
Opinions are out still.
Well, what?
I'm just kidding. That's it.
I didn't.
Opinions are out still. Whether or not wrestling is scripted.
We can have that debate another time, I'm sure. Right, Jeff, what have you got, pal?
Well, you guys talked about it. You talked about senses, and Steve talked about scents. For me, we don't go without going to the poly, at least for a little bit, every time. And that smell and that lobby. Walking in there, I mean, it's stupid. We're talking about bathroom stuff. I go to the bathroom there on purpose because I want to walk down that hall. I want to smell a bathroom. I've said that before. It is the creepiest thing, but I love the smells of the poly. I swear, someday I will just hang in the poly all day with no plan. And be on the couch. And I remember when I was sitting on the couch on the last day of the last trip we were there, and I was getting some videos, getting B-roll, trying to get 30 seconds to throw on the end of my videos. And I was on one of the couches as people were coming in, and I kept just turning, different angles. And I thought, why am I leaving ever? I could just live right here.
Yeah.
It's so good. So the smells of the poly, the smells of all of it, but the smells of the poly are 100% my jam.
You know what's quite disturbing, though? David stands by his poop. I just say, Dave, that's kind of weird. I know what you mean by I know your answer poop was the best, but when you put it in that way, when there's not a lot of context, that's kind of weird.
Time to walk away, buddy. Time to walk away.
Yes.
Dougie also came into the stream, and he said, "Look at that handsome chap on the bottom."
Thanks. Oh, that one.
Oh gosh, but
trying to undo all the older guy jokes.
But you know what, Jeff? The Polynesian, not because your channel was Dole Whip and that's where it originated from. That's not the point. And I know you were biased. But you're right. The Polynesian, there's something special about the Polynesian.
They're all amazing. I love them all. But boy, that is for me. It's
Poly stands out by itself a little bit.
100%. I mean, look, there are so many wonderful resorts like Animal Kingdom Lodge, Wilderness Lodge, Grand Floridian, not Pop Century. Art of Animation is, I think, quite cool. But
we're staying there. We just planned one. I've never been there. I'm excited.
I've done all 3 sections of Art of Animation except for Cars, so they're all very different. They're all fantastic.
What did we get? We got some special room for the kiddo. I don't remember.
Finding Nemo.
I don't know.
I stayed in Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo's really good. Lion King is great because they got the elephant graveyard there.
I'll text my wifey if she's paying attention.
Poly's odd because they ruined it by taking away the waterfall from the lobby, and it's still better than all the other resorts. So that's how good it used to be.
But you know what? It's the smell. Oh my gosh!
I love Dougie. Dougie's the best.
Dougie with the 10-pound super chat for the poop chat. Thank you so much, Dougie. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Mouth will say one of the things I remember most about our first trip to Disney was the smells. Walking down Main Street before the park opened, breakfast at the castle, and smelling the smells was incredible. But the Poly is something special because as soon as you walk through those double doors, you get that wonderful fresh smell.
Instant relaxation. Like if you're
instant relaxation, and the chairs and the sofas there. Oh my god!
I never went to the lobby on purpose. Like I guess I have, but it was perfect. It's like I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, and
Walt's right. The Wilderness Lodge is amazing too. Cool.
And I'm guessing Tiki Man fan, being that his name is Tiki Man fan, says our love for the Poly is the reason we can only visit every couple of years. Our next visit may be the resort stay only with meals at the resort and springs for food. Dude, what?
But That's one of the things.
Perfect.
You can go and hang.
Yeah.
We stayed at I don't know, All-Star something last time because it was a last-minute trip and money, right? But we ended up at the Poly 2 nights. We had dinner.
Yeah.
We had post dinner in Captain Cook's one day, and the other day we just sat there for a while.
We need to do post dinner, by the way.
Let's go.
Yes, it sounds like a Lord of the Rings thing. And the Wilderness Lodge lobby is beautiful because that's where I met Jeff.
That's right. That was
really.
They kind of like came up behind me and gave me a heart attack. But other than that, was awesome.
He got full on assault.
But you know what? It is a wonderful resort, and you got amazing food options there. You got Captain Cook's, you have Ohana, you have Kona, you have the Dole Whip stand,
Trader Sam's.
If you like a good
time,
You're good.
keeping it peachy.
The environment there is really good.
Pete said, "I have spent time with Polynesian wrestlers. The smell is different." Yeah, I bet you got wrestlers like Yokozuna and the Wild Samoans there. That's definitely a stinky time.
Wow.
Dougie said, "It's the Disney food court smells that get me. That was the biggest sense memory I had. And when I walked back into one after a decade, I may have cried over an all-star food court. Terrible, dude. Honestly, anything around food." That's what you remember though. Avery, welcome into the stream. Nick says, "I'm gonna drive to Poly right now with all of this talk about it." Oh wait, it's closed. Oh no, Nick. Oh dear. But you're right.
You can still drive over by it.
You can still drive. You can. You know what? Drive over, roll your window down, get that good smell.
Yep.
And then drive home.
Hang out in the parking lot. Or I guess
exactly. So is it my turn?
Yep.
My turn.
So my turn. I think it's a bit
Your
obvious.
your turn.
I think it's a bit obvious. Obviously, it's not as obvious as food, but it's the rides, dude. It's the rides. That's what we all that. Well, apart from seeing everybody, it's what we go for. It's the experience of experiencing every single ride, every single show, experiencing Walt on Tower of Terror. That's the reason, why we go. It's going and experiencing the attractions that we all love and going to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Galaxy's Edge, Pandora, wherever. That's what it's all about. That's bringing those stories to us and riding those rides and having a great time. And I miss so much my Haunted Mansion. Like, that is my favorite attraction by country mile, and I just miss just walking through the queue and walking into I can't even speak because I miss it so much. The stretching room and going through the library and going into the attic and the ballroom scene and singing along with the hitchhiking ghosts, and I miss all of that, and I miss Pandora, and I miss Smuggler's Run, and I haven't done Rise of the Resistance yet, but we'll get to that point at some day. But it is the rise. It is this. So what I'm going to ask is, what ride do you miss from each part?
Well, that's easier
then. But I'm going to discount Rise of the Resistance.
Boo.
Because I know it's obvious.
Okay.
Because if I say Hollywood Studios, you're going to pick Rise of the Resistance.
Can you pick shows or just rides?
You can pick shows. You can pick. You know what? Pick anything you want. Your world is your lobster.
Don't you have another show to get to? We're gonna need a couple hours for this one.
We've got 20 minutes. It's fine. Actually,
with no explanation. Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage.
Yep.
No other thing. Hollywood Studios for me is actually, I gotta say Smuggler's Run, but I'm gonna go with Slinky Dog.
Nice.
Just say Slinky Dog. I like that roller coaster. That's 2. Epcot for me is Soarin'.
Nice.
And for Magic Kingdom for me is Space Mountain.
Oh, good pick. Great picks. And Jeff?
Man, I was enjoying listening to Steve. I wasn't thinking, okay, so I'm going to go with Disneyland, Indiana Jones.
Yep.
My favorite ride. DCA, Soarin', Magic Kingdom, Jungle Cruise, Pirates, Haunted Mansion. You're just going to have to figure out which one. I love them all. Where am I at here? Epcot. Oh, man. World Showcase. Can I just call it all of World Showcase?
Yeah, you can have World Showcase.
I want all of World Showcase. Where am I at? Animal Kingdom. I've only done it once, but Flight of Passage was stupid awesome. Stupid awesome. I also missed the last. I don't know. I'll stay with FIASCO. What did I forget?
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios, Galaxy's Edge, just all of it.
All of Galaxy's Edge.
I get to walk around and Chewbacca walk by me. That one, thank you very much.
Oh,
I thought that was gonna be harder. That was pretty easy. Never mind. You got plenty of time.
So for Disney, I'm gonna cheat like you. I'm gonna say Disneyland Paris first.
Ooh, nice.
So for Disneyland Paris, as in the Disneyland park, I am gonna go with the Curious Labyrinth of Alice in Wonderland, because they've got an actual labyrinth of like a maze.
Great.
For the Walt Disney Studios park, I missed the Ratatouille attraction, which I can't wait to come to Epcot in hopefully this or next year.
Hey, Pamela. Hey, Ali.
Hey, Ali. Hey, Pamela Hoffman. Welcome into the stream, guys. Hey, Charlie. Good to see you. For Magic Kingdom, obviously, it's Haunted Mansion for me. Epcot. Epcot's tough because I'm torn between Frozen and Test Track. And I think I'm going to go with Test Track because just nostalgic, and I remember going on as a kid, and I really, really miss it. Hollywood Studios, I miss Phantasmic, dude. There's nothing special, anything more
Disneyland's fantastic. Disneyland's Fantasmic is fantastic. Walt Disney World one doesn't.
See, that's why I want to get out to Disneyland at some point, because I'm
so
desperate to see the Disneyland version. But for me, Phantasmic brings back so many memories, and you know, it's my favorite nighttime show. Then Happily Ever After. I just love Phantasmic so much. Animal Kingdom, for me, it is Flight of Passage. I mean, it is wonderful. But yeah, it's just, you know, these attractions, you know, they bring back so many memories. Like I remember riding, you know, Flight of Passage for the first time, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train for the first time, and you know that's a. Let me tell you something. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a slim fit. You really got to like fit yourself into those seats.
You're telling me. I'm like,
but it's a great ride. I remember riding with Tom Does Disney, and he had his massive tripod with his Canon M50 on the end. I'm like, dude, don't drop that thing on my train. It's gonna get destroyed, dude. Oh, it's great. And then just like I just remember waiting 3 hours for Frozen Ever After, the ride when it first opened during my college program. That was just, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So guys, we are wrapping up soon. I know it's not going to be a full hour because we've got to go straight after this stream. We have the return of sessions on the VIAPREE project. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful stream. I'm really looking forward to it. Go over to the VIAPREE project at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sessions, it'll be their first sessions back since their YouTube hiatus, and I'm going to be their special guest. And hashtag bring your tacos, because it's going to be a taco party. So it's going to be good fun. As we got a couple minutes to go, is there anything else that you really do miss very, very quickly? And then we'll start wrapping up.
I had two things on my list, and one of them actually could have fell into your Epcot. I almost said, instead of soaring, the festivals, because now they got almost festivals year round, and that I just love it. And festival arts is out of this world good. For me, I just got to experience it in January during my impromptu trip, and it was the greatest thing I've ever experienced of all the festivals. So I'm really happy I did it. But the other thing that was on my list was I went all cheesy tonight. I'm sorry, and sentimental and all this other stuff, but I really miss the cast member interaction and the cast members themselves. Yeah. I think nobody does customer service like Disney does, and the effort that those people go through to put a smile on your face despite all the negative stuff they hear and have to go through day after day after day. And it's more than a job to them. It's their life. They put themselves in a position to become a member in your play to help make your stay as magical as it could be. Yep. And watching Corey's stream from that Sunday night before they closed Disney, and watching how much it meant to those cast members as he walked around with the fireworks, especially the college program kids that knew that they were ending. He walked around, thanked them all as he would walk. He'd pull away from the fireworks, thanking them. I got chills then. I got chills now thinking about it, watching the crying on their faces because they knew their program was over. But how much it meant to them, and that they give that much effort to make our stay as magical as possible. That's just what I miss the most, just interacting with all the cast members.
You're making me tear up because
I'm sorry.
but in a good way, because you know I was that college programmer. And for me, being a cast member, and you know, we were always taught that every single guest you meet is a VIP, and you treat them like a VIP. They are here for an amazing time. And when I heard that, you know, all the college programmers, international, domestic college programmers had to go home, it really hurt me personally, because, you know, imagine if I was in those shoes and I waited 13 years, which I did, to get on the college program. You know, I said to my parents, like, the reason why I want to go to college is not because I want a degree, is because I want to do the college program. It's true. Like, I just, you know, awesome. I waited 13 years and many attempts to try and get on the college program, because it's such a competitive thing to do and get on.
Sure.
That, you know, I'm so blessed that I got to do that. But when I found out they all had to go home, it broke my heart, because, you know, these are, you know, we are diehard Disney fans, but these are way beyond our, you know, our love. They really are the most wonderful community, apart from the Disney YouTube community, because we are the best. But
yeah,
they are just, yeah, I'm getting choked up about it already, because no, honestly, it just means, you know, it means a lot to me that, you know, we can, you know, support them, and what you know, even just what Corey did and saying thank you to them, it, you know, it touched me on a personal level, because they deserve every amount of gratitude. You know, they don't get paid very well, they don't, but they're there for the magic, and they're there to, I've got my name badge right here, and just having my name under the Walt Disney World logo meant the world to me, because I know that I've done my part for Walt.
That's
and
awesome.
That's
amazing.
Really, you know, was something really special. So, Steve, you're.
I told you it was a weird
tonight.
Sorry.
But all I can and the only thing about festivals is all I remember from the Beverly Challenge was Dave just holding a thing in his hand. I'm like, what have you got? I've got crab cakes. And I'm like, lovely.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you have any quickly? Do you have any others left for you?
Two quick ones.
Yep.
Dole Whip.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get where I live. There's a couple places that even say they have Dole Whip, and I love it. I love pineapple. I like the flavor, but it's different. Like, the flavor's the same. The awesomeness is different. So I missed that a lot, walking into Adventureland or the Poly or wherever to get it. And then to kind of say what, not exactly what Steve said, but it certainly correlates. I started Disney pin trading because my daughters did it.
Yeah.
And I love Disney pin trading. And I fell in love with it because my daughters love it. But I'm still in love with it because of the cast member interactions. That's where I get a chance to just hang and talk to them. Hey, thanks. Hey, how are you? You know, where they're from, all of that stuff. And it enhances it on a different level. And so it kind of goes with what Steve says, but I'm just going to put it in there with the Disney pin thing. It's just, I love Disney pin trading on its own, but I'm not going to do it with like some random dude walking by. I'm going to do it with cast members because it's set up that way, but also because, you know, it's my chance to say thanks and interact with them. And it's always some of my favorite interactions of the trip.
Absolutely.
So
and please make sure to thank the cast members too, because they do work really hard. So
absolutely.
They make it. They make them. I mean, the Imagineers and the cast members. I mean, there's nothing there without them.
Exactly. Well, those were on my list. I mean, I actually got no more on my list. I mean, surprisingly, I'm just, you know, I mean, thank God of our Disney community and YouTube and Disney Plus and all these things that still, you know, Walt Disney World and Disneyland may be closed, but, you know, we still have, you know, each other, and our love for Disney is still growing strong. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody in the chat, and thank you to everybody who graciously donated to the channel this evening. I really, honestly, it means from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And it's been a wonderful evening, and I'm actually really emotional because this has been a really special sort of weekend for me, and a big moment in my channel, and I'm just very grateful, not just to my partner channels, but to everybody in the chat here who've been there from the beginning and who've come along during, you know, this amazing journey. And if I could invite everybody to Disney and give everybody a big sweaty hug, I would. And it really does mean the world that you are all here and we're all getting through this together. And you guys are absolutely amazing. But on that note, guys, I know it's going to be a short Disney Fiasco this week because we got sessions. The night is not over. Sessions straight after this stream tonight on the VIAPREE project. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ed and Mindy, really wonderful friends of mine, and I'm looking forward to being on their stream in a minute. I want to give a big thank you to my partner channels, my brand new partner channel, the VIAPREE project, of course, Ed and Mindy, wonderful channel, Meg from Mickey's Magic, Walt from Mouse Talk, and RobFuz, and obviously my wonderful power channels as well. We got Steve, we got Jeff, we got the Dis and That crew. Obviously, they are very close, good friends of ours, and as well as everybody else in the chat who really mean the world to me: Dana, Emily, Carlos, Captain Agra, and Ali, Avery, Pamela, the Rainwaters. If I haven't said your name, that doesn't mean I don't love you guys, but I love you all. Charlie, just thank you so much. It really does really mean the world to me. So we're going to end it here. Thank you so much. Please go check out Steve from Steve's World. Lots of live streams coming up, of course, and I'm looking forward to more Dis and That shenanigans. And I believe Shep is going live later.
9:30.
Shep is going live at 9:30, and you're going to be on with Walt for Sports Night. Can you reveal us what the topic is?
He might get mad, but I don't care. We're picking our Disney baseball team.
He said it in the chat. He won't be mad.
Okay. We're picking our Disney baseball team.
I pick Hercules. Sorry.
He might be already taken.
I pick Genie. Okay. So please, straight after VIAPREE project stream, go and check out Walt from Mouse Talk with Sports Night with Steve, and of course Dolwit Dad, dude, you're streaming, you're stream king at the moment. You're doing such an amazing job, and I really enjoy checking out your streams. So
appreciate it.
So it's good to have
Corey from Corey Meets World tomorrow night on DizTube.
Corey from Corey Meets World is on DizTube tomorrow night, so that's gonna be really exciting. I'm gonna try and be a trooper and stay up till 3 a.m. to watch it. So
they have this thing called a replay. You're all right.
No. I've got to be there. I have to be there. I'm gonna make it a mission. Right, guys. I'm gonna end it here because we gotta head over to the VIAPREE project in 9 minutes time. I've got to get set up. I've got to get ready. I've got to get my water. I've got to get my special thing for it to go amazingly. We're excited. You're excited. I hope you guys have a magical week, guys. We're all in this together. The High School Musical thing, but whatever. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a really magical rest of the week. Thank you guys, and I'll see you over on sessions. Bye.